Hey guys, as you might have seen from the title, today we're going to be doing something a bit different. This isn't a review, but we're going to be taking a look at each of these cubes and see how the Rubik's Cube has evolved since 1980. Let's go! Alright, so I'm going to do an individual segment on each of these puzzles today, but I want to start off with some background knowledge for each one of these. Starting here with this one on the far left, I found it in our closet, and my mom had it from when she was younger back in the 80s. This one was actually my first cube. It's a Rubik's brand. I'm not 100% sure when it came out. You can still buy them today, but I've had this one for about 5 to 6 years now. And this one, lastly, is the Rubik's Connected. Now, this is a Bluetooth smart cube that released this year. It's definitely the best out of these. And so, yeah. Some of you might be wondering why I didn't include puzzles like the GAN 11M Pro in this. And that's because I wanted to keep it original to the Rubik's line, the actual Rubik's line that has been made since 1980. So, sorry again. Alright, so starting off here with the original Rubik's Cube. This one, I don't know the exact date. My mom had it when she was younger, like I said. This cube is stickered. These stickers have started peeling after all these years. And it's not exactly that great of a puzzle. I mean, it takes your entire wrist to turn it at all. Yeah. Quick bit of information. This one's color schemes are actually a bit different. And so you see we have the orange side here, white on top. But instead of there being green on this side, it's blue. Maybe this is just from peeling the stickers off too much. I don't know. If someone knows the reason of this, or if all 80s cubes were like that, please let me know down in the comments below. Alright, so because this one is so hard to turn, I'm going to scramble it and solve it in the form of a time lapse. So let's go. Alright, even as a time lapse, that solve still seemed to take a long time. And that was pretty painful to do. Not just because it was hard to turn. My wrists are actually in pain after that. Okay, so next up, after that painful clip, we have the current Rubik's branded puzzle. Now this one's gonna run you about $10. You can pick it up Target, Amazon, Toy Store. You can find these pretty much everywhere. They're the standard Rubik's tile design. Not much. But if you're looking to get a cheap cube, this one is the Moyu RS3M. It comes in stickerless, it's magnetic, it has adjustable tensioning. This one is $8 from bcubeshop.com, and it's way better than this. Okay. Alright, so now on to the actual cube itself. This one is tiled, like I mentioned, so it looks stickered, but it's really not. You know, I don't really mind the tiles. You can't peel them off, obviously. This cube is non-magnetic. It's very loud, but it'll always hold a place in my heart because this was actually my first cube. So I'm going to go ahead and do a scramble on this real fast. Alright, that looks pretty good. So, time to do a solve. Alright, so not a great time on the Rubik's brand, but you know, this cube's not bad. If you have it and you're a beginner, okay, you can solve on this. Lastly, but certainly not least, we have the Rubik's Connected Cube. Now, this one released a few months ago in 2020. It's a Bluetooth smart cube and it retails for $60. Now, this cube is definitely the best with turning. It's not very loud, but there's one major complaint I have with it. It's too loose. I get so many pops on this cube, it's not even funny anymore. But, you know, good Bluetooth cube. The shades look nice. It is stickered, but I don't have much to complain about. The Bluetooth functionality of it is really neat, and if you guys want it, I can go over this in a separate video. But right now, we're going to do a quick scramble and then solve it. That looks pretty good. Alright, so that's the Rubik's Connected Cube. Not too much exciting in terms of turning, but you're not buying this for that. You're buying this because it's a Bluetooth cube, and it just shows how far we've come in 40 years since the 80s. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I know this was a bit of a short one, but I thought it would be exciting to show you guys what cubing has become in 40 years. You know, we've made a lot of improvements in terms of the, in terms of the technology, you know. This started off as a simple science experiment, and now we have cubes that can connect to other cubes around the world. The cubes are taking over. Alright, that's been it. Have a great day, guys. Consider liking and subscribing. See you later.